Hi, it's me again. So now we're going to go into more details into how companies measure quality. So we're going to see some different ways to measure quality, but we need to understand some key principles, some key concepts of measuring quality. Okay. So if you think about, if you think about any repeatable action that you're doing, right? So imagine that you are hitting a target or trying to hit in the middle of a target with a bow there, right? So you can try to hit or darts. If you guys play darts, right? You can try to hit in the middle, but I ask you, okay, hit the middle 100 times. You're gonna miss some of them, and you're not gonna be able to do exactly the same thing. It's going to be the same if you put two people to play baseball and someone is throwing and someone is hitting the ball, hit 100 times the same way, or you can ask someone to walk a mile, or I can ask you guys to walk a mile and do it at 10 times, and let's see how long does it take each time. So even if I ask you or you try to do exactly at the same time, there's no way that you can repeat the same task over and over and over and over again and to be exactly the same time, right? So the same if you go to process or to more some of the examples that we're talking about. You can have someone making a taco, right? And you can take the time that how much time it takes for someone to, let's say, to make the taco, right? So to put the meat and put the cheese and put lettuce and tomato, whatever you're going to put it. So you're going to maybe it takes about a minute to do that, but one time is going to take 55 seconds, and then 65 seconds, and then 62 seconds, and then it may never be 60, but the average is about 60, but it will have some variation that will occur, and that's a very important aspect of measuring quality. Okay, so to understand that, it doesn't matter how good you are, when you're repeating something over and over again, you're going to have some variability that you cannot get rid of. It's going to be there forever and all the time. Okay, so why there is variability? Why every time that I throw a dart is not going to be exactly in the same spot? Because there are things that are happening at that moment in your head, in the environment. You're tired. How much coffee you drink, how the light is going. There's tons and tons of different things that are impacting in your output at that given moment. So all those things, machine methods, manpower, depending on the day of the week, maybe you're going to do a better job. Sometimes they're more motivated, you're going to do a better job. Less motivated, more coffee, less coffee. Million things can impact in your output, right? And that's the first very important concept of quality. There's going to be variation, okay? And variation will impact in the output, in what you produce. And some of those will be a good quality product, and some of those, let's say this one and this one, may be a bad quality product, right? But I can say that number one, number three, and number five are good ones. So sometimes this variation will impact, and that's okay, because that's normal in the process. It's going to be a little bit different than the other, but that doesn't impact the quality of my product, right? But sometimes it's going to be too much variation, and then I have a bad product. Okay, and we're going to do some pretty cool simulation in class that we're going to be able to look at that variation occurring. Okay.